Today I'm Southside Glasgow, Shawlands. It is beautiful day to meet an amazing therapist that I came to admire a lot now during lockdown. And I'm very excited. And well, she asked me to come in comfortable clothes, so this is my gym outfit. And I don't know. So can you guess what treatment I'm going to get just now? Alright, I'm very excited to show you guys. Come with me. So today I'm here with my guest. Actually, I am her guest. And this is Shahana. So if you could just tell us a little bit more about yourself and what you do. I'm so excited to be here today. She is amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for having me because this was your idea. So this is great that we've got together. Yeah, my name's Shahana and I've been a Pilates teacher for 10 years. And within that, just to personal develop myself. Within that, I then trained in body works, which is deep tissue, and energy massage, which is an Indian format of massage.
What, back then, when you decided to start in this profession, this career, so why did you choose, okay, so I want to work with Pilates? What was it that made you think I want to help people?
Yeah, well, I came from the public sector. I was an equalities officer. I used to work in the public sector on all aspects of equality. So from race to religion, worked in that area. I did love it. It was a very empowering post to be, but my heart lay in creativity. I was a creative person. So I had to go to where my creativity was, and Pilates came about because I had backache after my last daughter and my pelvis was twisted, which I know now, but at the time I didn't. And I went to private healthcare, and there was an opportunity to do Pilates one-to-one, and that is where I learned to work in Pilates, and it was a classically trained teacher, so amazing. And then I left it for a few years, went back to my old sort of ways of sitting down and working, and went to another person who did not do the work as well. This other lady was a different method of Pilates, but I didn't feel it was benefiting me because it was more about fitness Pilates. So I decided, well, if anyone's going to do it, I'm going to do it. I would just go and become a Pilates teacher. That is where it came from.
Really? And then you just left everything?
Oh my goodness, no. There I thought, it's just going to be a little course and it'll be fine. 2 years of my life, 2 years of my life. I had to take some leave off of work. I had to take 3 months leave to go and take some time out to sit these exams. I had no fitness background. I had to start from scratch. It was like, what have I just let myself in for? But because I'm such a determined person, I don't like to start things and not finish them. But as I got into it, I started loving it so much, and had known this guy who was an Indian guru, which means, Indian guru really means somebody that's quite high up within his profession, what he does, which was, of course, Indian, the religion and other aspects of what he did, which was one thing was massage. So I connected with him. And I really liked what he did. So he said to me, I needed to have my anatomy, and I did. So I said, I've got anatomy level 3, went to London, studied, did 3 months there.
How old is your daughter?
So there's 3 of them.
Okay.
So then I ended up, just after I finished, come back from London, handed in my notice to my work, which was a really good job. It was close to my birthday.
And people thought you were crazy?
Right, people thought I was crazy. So I thought, no, because, you feel it. I felt it in my body. My body was telling me, my mind was telling me, this is not the right profession for you to be in anymore. It's time to change. And when I left, in 1 month, I was actually, because I was in a very good salary from the public sector. So when I left, within 1 month I left on the 8th of May to the end of June of that year, I was making exactly the same amount of money and working 5 hours less. I was not even working 35 hours. So I was working the same amount of money. So I knew that the universe and everything had guided me towards the right path, and since then I have never looked back, and I absolutely love what I do. I love my work. Definitely.
Yeah, so and then like after that, you now working with it all this year.
So I've just been working. I've worked from this studio here. I've worked from a couple of different studios in Glasgow. So, but alignment therapy is only in this studio here, which is in Shawlands. So I only work from here for alignment therapy. But the future is time to change. I think we've been in this 3-month, 4-month lockdown. It's given me sort of more creativity. I've been doing more online learning. I've been doing more work on myself, and I think it's time for me to just change the business over it a little bit and just deliver it in a different way. And as you say, is to get the alignment therapy information out there to the wider public, because just now I'm still working with a sort of very close-knit group of word to mouth. So fingers crossed, I'm working on a couple of ideas, and let's just see what happens.
And your life story is so inspiring, because sometimes people, they're stuck in their jobs that they don't like, doesn't give them the passion, the satisfaction, and they hate going to work every day, and like that affects their health. But they just keep doing that same thing because
the whole thing is the monetary side of it, But me, I was like, I know I can feel it within me. And I think as body work people, you've got to have that intuitive inside voice where you really believe that voice can help you. And that takes time to get there mentally, as a mental thing.
People need time to get to that stage. But like, I'm sure and I hope that if there is anyone out there like feeling like that, ignoring the call, they are listening to their heart is like screaming, do this, just jump, and the person's like holding back, and so I hope if there is anyone like that, they listen to your story, that will inspire them to just go and jump and do what's best for them. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you so
and happy
much.
for myself, because I'm here now.
There's sort of 3 aspects to it. One is to release tightness from the muscle, then lengthen the body, lengthen through the massage, and then of course the stretching to put more energy back into the body. When you sometimes get a massage done, when you leave, you're a wee bit, so relaxed, I'm just going to go home, lie down. Well, not with alignment therapy. It sort of does do that, but it makes you feel lighter, but also then you can leave feeling energized.
So you're telling me that today I'm going to grow 5 inch?
Yes, definitely. I can say that. A Western Pilates is more sort of seen as a Western way of treating the body, and then alignment, which is a more Eastern way of treating the body. So I use things like this little devices. So these are Indian tools. So these are made with like this hemu wood, which in Indian is a healing wood. So people sometimes will say to Shahana, why don't you oil them, because they squeak. It's like they squeak. You cannot put anything on it. You've just got to go with it.
Healing.
Because it's healing. And same with these. They're just all healing. And to be honest with you, this one here, I think I've had for the whole 8 years. And it's just so amazing. So now we have seen like a big rise on the internet of these can be sold on the internet and bought on the internet. But alignment therapy has to be done throughout the whole body. So if somebody comes to me and says, I've got a sore shoulder, you work on the shoulder, work on the neck, work on the opposite side, work in the mid-back, but you work in the whole of the body, because
it's all connected.
It's all connected. Everything's connected. So mind, body, everything.
What you're saying is so important, because I get people, they never have time. They're always in the rush. So I want to do my back, just to have problem here on my shoulder, just do that half an hour and I have to go. And I try to explain to them, look, you're going to feel better for a couple of days, but it's not going to fix the problem.
No.
So I always say, look, you need to come back for a full body massage, because if your legs are tight, if your hips are tight, and then you're not aligned, so that is going to affect your shoulder next day.
Absolutely, yes.
And it's much more than just like feeling good. It's much more than a treat. It's like something we need.
Yes, 100%. It is something that the body needs. because the body regenerates all the time. The cells die, new cells come. Your body is continually always making itself yet better. And then if you put energy of massage into somebody's body and lengthen them out, you're just creating so much more breath, so much more oxygen, so much more cell renewal. So you're doing so much more good. And the focus, and I know it is maybe more us females, but we do see it in men too, that we pay so much attention to our outside and maybe not enough to our inside. And the one thing that I do is I do a lot of release work in the back of the neck and the bottom of the skull here, because this is such a vitally important part of the body to release in, because what you've got loads of nerves and blood vessels, and also just behind the spine here, just at the neck, you've got an artery that feeds the brain with oxygen and blood. And that is paramount important, especially if you are feeling any type of just anxiety or breathlessness. And the thing about alignment therapy massage, you do not need to take your clothes off. It's done over clothes. So it puts that element of confidence back into people that don't want to go, as you know yourself, that don't want to go and get a massage and take all their clothes off. So it gives that aspect. You don't need to take anything off. You just need to wear fitted clothes so that I can see how the muscle is and how the bone structure is. Apart from that, no, you don't need to take anything off. Keep it on, actually.
It's easier for me. Something completely new and never tried anything like this before.
Great.
This is what I want to bring to people. Go, try, meet new people, talk to different people, especially as professionals. Let's start with the treatment.
Yeah, let's start
because
with
I'm very curious. I'm very, very excited.
Okay.
Let's start the treatment. Who's excited? I am excited.
So all I'm doing is working through the muscle groups within and very close to the spine. So the spine kind of gets that feeling, like, oh, that's good. You know. Okay, Gabi, give me both arms forward. Gabi, no head lift. Only lifting the arms together. Ready? So breathe in. We lift the arms, give them to me, give me this one. Oh, feel all those bones cracking. That's it. Go back slow, use your hands, and push. How does it feel now?
Much better.
Much better, just hold it. Push into the heels of your hands.
Yeah.
Push into the heels, push back. So now because you're contracting here, and look, hang on, stay there. So feel this, look high, look low. You feel your hands?
Yeah.
Gabi, that is too much.
Oh my god, why is it so bad?
Gosh,
I cross my legs so much.
you cross your legs so much, Gabi. Okay, we're going to work that muscle back to where it belongs now.